There we go. Good evening. Welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast on Hub City Radio. Tonight we're at Millette, South Dakota, and Aberdeen Christian Knight boys basketball is taking on the Northwestern Wildcats here tonight. Horn just sounded. We're just going to have our starting lineups, and we'll get into this here quickly. Tonight's starting lineups for Aberdeen Christian, they're going to start the same way they have for 2 years, with Andrew Brennan, number 0, 5'10" guard. Jackson Isaacson, a 6'3" guard, is number 2. Ethan Russell, number 4, he's a 6'7" forward. Malik Weeker is a 6'1" guard, number 10. And then the big guy in the middle, Caden Clark, he's a senior as well, 6'3", and he wears number 30. The Knights are in their dark uniforms here tonight at Millette. Wearing white, home white tonight for the Northwestern Wildcats. They'll start with this lineup. Lincoln Woodring, number 0, he's a 6'1" guard. Number 5 is Nathan Milius, he's a 5'11" guard. Quentin Fishback, number 10, he's a 6'5" forward. Chase Niebuhr, he's a 6'3" center, or play guard, they say in the program. That's unique, a center or a guard. He's number 24. And then their big guy, number 55 is Jude Ortmeyer. He's a 6'2" forward center as well. Coming into the game tonight, Aberdeen Christian is 13-0. They're number 1 in the poll, in the Sports Writers poll, and they're also number 1 in the seed points. And this matchup tonight is a Lake Region Conference game, as well as a potential region matchup. Northwestern right now is number 2 in seed points. They have 43 for a running average here right now. Aberdeen Christian is leading the state right now at 46.2 their average. Big game for Northwestern tonight, as they'll take on a team that could give them 50 seed points with a win here tonight. And then tomorrow night they play Waubay Summit as well, a Class A team. That's a 52-pointer for them. So a great opportunity for them to move up in seed points. You look at Aberdeen Christian's schedule the rest of the way, it is loaded. They play one game against a losing team, and the rest of their games are 50 or 52-point possibilities, with 4 Class A schools mixed in there. And their big game Saturday against Del Rapids at home has all kinds of seed point implications for the Knights in that. Ethan Russell about to jump up here against Quentin Fishback, and he'll control it easily for the Knights, and they'll have the first possession of the game here. Knights setup looks like some kind of a zone, one-man front zone here, looks like. You find Russell cutting to the basket, but his pass is tipped away. Looks like it'll stay for the Knights. Here, Russell cut through. Nice cut, just didn't get the pass there cleanly over the top. See if they can dial up against the zone, and out-of-bounds play here. There's Clark inside for an easy layup. Nice find. Russell set that all up by popping out. Everybody had his eyes on him, and Clark slipped in there for an open shot. Nice play dialed up by Coach Becker. Knights take an early lead, 2-0. Weeker slips in and takes it right away, and he's fouled. Guy turned his back, and Malik stepped right in, took it away, and took off, and Ortmeyer grabbed him and fouled him. Might have saved a bucket there. Knights will inbound. Andrew Brennan will set it up against this zone. It's popped out pretty high. That's going to leave things open down on the baseline. Got to be patient. Look for your shot. Nice catch and shoot there by Russell. But his shot is missed, and Jackson Isaacson's going to pick up a rebounding foul inside. Knights' first foul of the game. Knights are going to give the Wildcats a little bit of their own medicine here and jump up into some kind of pressure here and make them dribble. No, it looks just like man. Just extending it a little bit. Slapped away again by Weeker, but controlled by the Wildcats. Wildcats yet to take a shot here. Deep corner three, A little bit hard, but rattles back. Wildcats retain possession. Moving the ball quickly. Another three on the way, and that's good by Woodring. Wildcats' first score of the game is a three-point shot. It's like Northwestern is going to be content to make Christian have to pop threes here. Really got this zone extended. Nice find inside to Russell. Clark to Russell. The high post, low post, gets an easy bucket. Nice play. Deep three is off by Niebuhr, rebounded by Isaacson, and Knights quickly up the court. Drawing contact. Weaker taking it to the hole. He's going to pick up a blocking foul there inside. Knights really did a nice job of breaking that zone down on that last play. Connor Furman in the game for the first time here tonight, just 2 minutes into the game. Knights will go with three bigs. Russell with another catch and shoot. His shot's just a little off, a little bit short. Rebounded inside, tipped away by Furman. Wildcats will retain possession. So the three ball hasn't fallen yet on a couple attempts for Russell, but broken that zone down twice rather easily. Woodring catches a baseline shot, knocks her down. Wildcats take the lead 5-4. Weaker with a three. His shot's going to be way off. A little bit hard, rebounded by Russell. Knights will retain possession. Isaacson inbounds to Malik Weaker up top. My understanding, Northwestern's been playing this zone most of the year, which will tend to slow down your point totals if you have to be a little bit patient. Weaker with a kind of a tough shot on a drive. Knocked away by Furman, but we'll go back to the Wildcats. Wildcats lead 5-4. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. We've seen all year teams shoot the ball pretty well against this Knight team in the first quarter while they have fresh legs, but the issue is, can they maintain that a whole game? Nice move by Ortmeyer as he fakes left, fakes right, goes left, gets a layup inside. Nice drive inside. They're going to call an offensive foul on Jackson Isaacson. Set Russell up for a nice play. They're going to call a charge foul there. Kind of a tough call. That's one of those calls you wish they could go to that restricted area where you didn't force the ref to make a call like that deep inside. Now that'll put Isaacson on the bench with 2 fouls here with just 4 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Ortmeyer inside. Working against Joey Johnson, who's in the game for the first time tonight in the post. Knights keeping fresh legs here. Ortmeyer hustling after the ball, even though he was kind of sealed out, ran through his man, but ball goes out of bounds, and that'll be Christian ball. Christian trailing by a 3-point shot here, 7-4, early in this first quarter. Points been hard to come by. The Knights haven't hit a 3 here yet. Russell's inside, set up nicely. Weaker taking it to the hole, sets up for a 3 in the corner. That's off, but rebounded. Knights are going to have to take a shot here. And Andrew Brennan hits the jumper right at the free throw line. Somebody else is going to have to step up and score here. Brennan makes his first bucket of the night. Inside to Ortmeyer against the bigger Johnson. Russell with a block on Fishback there. Knights ahead quickly. A lot of contact. I don't know how that's not a foul. Got to make your buckets. Put the destiny in your own hand, not the hands of the refs. Knights trail 7-6 here. Almost 2.5 minutes left is all in the first quarter. Ortmeyer tries to drive the baseline, takes an extra step, gets a traveling call. It'll be Knights basketball down here on the baseline. Knights with only 3 buckets here. 5 minutes and 20 seconds into this first quarter. Zone is really extended. Until somebody hits a shot, that's what it's going to be like. Connor Furman putting a lot of pressure on the ball, and he forces it off the Northwestern player, off of Niebuhr, and the Knights will get an inbounds play here inside. Last time they had an out-of-bounds play, they got an easy bucket. Kind of stole one to start the game. Weaker is open inside there for a second. But he sets up for a 3, top. It's off. And Bob gets the rebound, but Knights turn it over. Almost an over and back, in fact. And Russell's going to pick up the silly foul. Knights' 3rd foul already. 6 minutes in, and they've got 3 field goals and 3 fouls. Kind of getting a little chippy, too. Guys banging a little bit. That's generally a game that the Knights will win, a game like that with their extra depth, because they get extra fouls with all those extra players. But they don't rebound, and going to give one up inside there. Another foul. Fishback with the rebound. His shot is blocked, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Chance to extend this 1-point lead. Fishback's first shot is up and good. For his first point of the night. Couple of subs in here. The pace has been pretty good. That's first subs for Northwestern. Fishback's second shot is good, and they'll have a 3-point lead again. Knights yet to hit an outside 3-point shot. They've taken some good ones. Been in motion, just haven't hit one yet. Clark's kind of in trouble in the corner. Sets up Russell inside. He spins. His shot's blocked. Got to be careful here. Don't pick up a stupid one. Connor steals it away, and his shot is up and good. Fishback slaps the bankboard, but didn't affect the shot at all. It went in. Nice hustle by the Knights. Got to be careful, though. Already have 14 fouls. Shots blocked by Russell, but Knights don't pick it up. Another short shot. It's going to bounce in. That's number 23, Riley Schmidt, his first bucket of the night. Alex got to find a way to get to the hoop. Get an open look here. Be patient. Don't panic. There he drives baseline, finds Clark for an easy bucket. Northwestern has opportunity to lead this quarter as they can go for the last shot, up 1. Instead, they find Fishback wide open inside, and he scores. His 4th point of the night. Wildcats take a 3-point lead. Knights have a chance to take the last shot here. 3 seconds left. Weaker's open in the corner. His shot's going to be good. Wide open in the corner. Malik Weaker knocks down the 3 to tie the game at 13. Knights took an early 2 lead. and tied her up at the end. We'll take a 50-second break here between quarters and be back in a few seconds. Northwestern will inbound to start this second quarter. Northwestern's head coach is Anthony Redmond and assisted by longtime coach Wade Roselle. Knights are coached by Matt Rohrbach, assisted by Jarrett Becker. Coach Rohrbach was in his players' face that quarter break. There's a deep three by number 5, rebounded by Isaacson. He's back in with his 2 fouls. See how long he can play with those. Weaker with the ball over in the corner. Knights are showing good patience here. Isaacson's open in the corner, and back-to-back threes for the Knights out of the same spot in the corner, and they're going to take a 3-point lead here, leading 16-13. Kind of broke the ice from the outside with those last 2. Weaker and Isaacson. Knights just play tough D right in these guys' grill. Rebounding has been the issue. Tough shot forced by the Knights. Isaacson with the rebound, and here we go. He's quickly up the floor. But knocked away kind of an errant pass, and it's 3-on-1. Clark's going to pick up a foul, preventing an easy bucket. Boy, Connor Furman really played a good second half of that first quarter. A lot of hustle plays, kind of got the Knights back in it. Not giving up on any play. Fishback back at the line. His shot is good. He's 3 for 3 there tonight, leading the Wildcats with 5. Woodring has 5 as well. His second one is off. Furman kept it alive, and Malik Weaker comes out with it as the Knights will set up against this 1-2-2 zone. Boy, kind of a tough pass deflected, but Weaker catches it, hits Russell inside, and he's fouled. Weaker had a lane to the bucket, but he dished to Russell, who had a better angle on the glass, and he's fouled as he go up. Knights will go to the line for the first time here tonight. Just the 3rd team foul on the Wildcats. Russell's shot is up and good. Russell's 3rd point tonight. Joey Johnson back in, Connor Furman back in off the bench as well as Ethan Russell knocks down that second free throw. Knights extend their lead to 4. That's their biggest lead tonight. Quick catch and shoot out front by Woodring is good. Deep 3. Inside, outside shot. Nice catch and shoot. He knocks it down. Draws Wildcats to within 1. Weaker open in the corner. His 3 is off. That looked good. Ball takes a nice bounce for Northwestern. Goes all the way ahead, and they get an easy bucket to take the lead back. Ewalt with a 2 there. His first bucket tonight. Knights try to throw it over the top, and it's mishandled by Furman. Northwestern regains the lead after being down 4. Had scored 5 straight here. Lead 19-18. 5 minutes and 46 seconds left here in the second quarter. Knights putting on some full court pressure here, making people have to dribble. Ball goes inside. Back out to Woodring. He's going to catch and shoot, but he's fouled at his jumper. He's going to go to the line for 2. Well, you can play great defense with your feet, but if you're going to foul somebody, kind of defeats the purpose. Nice 6-team foul already, so Northwestern's in the bonus the rest of the way. Woodring's shot is up and no good. He's leading this Northwestern team with 8 tonight already. 2 threes and a 2. Second one is up and no good as well. Clark runs it down in the corner and he'll bring it up himself. Nice high-low, but it's deflected away by Ewalt. Russell was cutting to the basket and Clark found him, but deflected away, and the Knights will run an out-of-bounds play here. Really jumping to the shooters, not giving Weaker much opportunity. Best shot was that one right at the quarter. And they're going to turn it over again. A lot of contact, but no foul called. Kind of an errant shot. We got 2-on-2 here. Jackson runs the floor and it's rewarded with a bucket. Nice assist by Weaker. That might have been one that went the Knights' way there on that contact on the other end. Isaacson's first bucket tonight. Ball's kicked as Woodring or Ortmeyer tries to cut back door. Isaacson will come to the bench with his 2 fouls. Knights are going to have to clean up their defense here and try to play clean without fouling. Clark playing defense inside, off the cut. Russell changes the shot. Clark rebounds, and here come the Knights. Really being flustered by this defense. Russell with a 3, bangs it in from way outside. That'll give the Knights a 4-point lead. Ethan Russell with a big 3. 7 for Russell. Ortmeyer with a turnaround from about 12 feet out is good. Nice inside, nice post turnaround shot. Makes it a 23-21 game here with just inside 4 minutes. Russell catches after making that last one. He was thinking about it right away, but he's going to be patient. Clark open in the corner. Kind of tempting him to shoot. Bob's wide open from the 3-point line. His shot's missed, but cleaned up once, cleaned up twice by Connor Furman, and he's fouled. Nice hustle inside. 2 rebounds, 3 shots for the Knights there. Furman's going to go to the line for 2. He somehow got one of the Wildcats' yellow shoes tonight. I don't know what happened there. He's got a maroon and a yellow. Yes, kids will do that. That's the one thing they can do to stand out is their shoes. Furman's first shot is up and no good. He'll bring another one. Second one looks good from here, and it is. 3-point lead. 1 possession game here tonight. Furman playing defense, putting pressure on the man, forces a wild dribble, and it goes out of bounds. Refs are talking it over. I don't know if they had a little disagreement, but it was clearly off of the Wildcat player, and the Knights will have it. Up 3 with the ball with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this possession. High post is open if you can seal there and find your man. Nice play. Bob drives. Bob drives and finds Joey wide open, but he misses it. Wildcats quickly ahead, and Woodring gets a 2. Boy, giving the Knights a taste of their own medicine, fast breaking. The Wildcats have picked up several fast break layups here tonight. Russell high in the air, blocks the ball. Thought the Knights had it there, but I guess it bounced out of bounds. You might think you're open inside, but you're not when Ethan Russell's close to the hoop. Catch and shoot in the corner is off. That was a tough one to rebound. He'll get his own rebound, and they'll set up for a deep three way outside. Rattles in, rattles out. Connor Furman for the rebound. Connor's all over the place defensively and rebounding here tonight. Knights have to take a little better care of the ball. There we go, turning it over right there. Zone is really extended, matching up with people and making it difficult to pass in normal passing lanes. Knights are so good at those skip passes and had several turnovers tonight. Leading by 1, but Chase Niebuhr goes to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity here. Knights with their 7th foul. First one is really hard and off. Joey Johnson will clear. And that almost erases that turnover. Puts the ball right back in the Knights' hands. Ellis Russell in the game for the first time tonight. He's right there in the right spot at the right time and picks up that offensive rebound, but turns it over on the pass. Knights have a handful of turnovers tonight. That's been the difference in the game, is the Wildcats have scored a handful of buckets that were uncontested in transition. Ortmeyer drives, had nowhere to go, and gets bailed out with a foul there. Fouls on Johnson. He's going to go to the line for 2. Russell would have swatted that baby away. First one is up and good. And the game is tied at 24 with 1:42 left. Second one is up and in, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Boy, really active hands by the Wildcats tonight are making it tough for the Knights. They're really trying to take Weaker out of this game. They'll shoot a step back 3. Ellis there for the rebound. And he's fouled. Kind of wonder sometimes all them active hands if they're not getting away with a little contact, or you just got to play through it usually. Pick up a foul right there though. 5th team foul for the Wildcats, and the Knights will inbounds again right under their basket. Setting up against this zone, they find Russell for a jumper, but his shot's off. Joey Johnson right there for the rebound in the paint. Puts it back up and in for a strong 2, and the Knights retake the lead 26-24. His first bucket of the night. We're in a dogfight here right now. Knights with that number 1 seed and all the seed points on the line put a target on their back a lot of times here, and they're getting a tough game out of Northwestern here tonight. Ortmeyer keeps the ball alive inside, comes up with a rebound, puts it back up and in, and the game is tied at 26. Knights had a chance to go 2 for 1, but against this zone, they want to take a good shot, and they're willing to be patient here. Look for Russell to bang one down right here. Or Weaker. Weaker's open for 3. It rattles in and out. Joey Johnson with a strong rebound. Kind of throws up a tough one. And the Wildcats have a chance to go to the locker room with the lead if they can score here on this last possession. Tied 26-26 with 10 seconds left. Got to settle for a really long shot. It's blocked by Russell. His shot is off the ceiling. And that'll be the half. Russell with a handful of blocks tonight already. We're going to go to halftime here at Millette, tied at 26, and we'll be back to start the 3rd quarter. Well, we're back to start this second half at Millette here with the Aberdeen Christian ball. Scores tied at 26-26 in that first half. Leading scorer is Lincoln Woodring for Northwestern with 10 points. Fishback 5 and Ortmeyer with 7. Knights are led in scoring by Russell with 7, and nobody else has more than 3 or 4. So kind of a low scoring game for the Knights, lower than we're used to. Have to give that credit to Northwestern in that. Russell's going to spin, and he's going to pick up a traveling call over there, and Knights will turn it over. Knights have had some dogfights with the Wildcats here at Millette over the years. Been a tough place for them to play. Obviously, the Wildcats are playing with a lot of energy. Knights stay in that man-to-man defense. Ball goes inside. Inside, outside. Northwestern working it down. Inside 10 on the shot clock here. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger, and they're going to turn it over. Isaacson with a steal. He's ahead all the way, and his shot is blocked, but he recovers and puts it back up and in. Nice hustle by Fishback, but Isaacson comes out the victor in that one. Quick shot by Fishback, and tough rebound right back to him, and they're going to pick it up and get another shot. And Chase Niebuhr's going to hit a tough fadeaway shot driving. Tie it back up at 28. Look for Malik to get going here this second half. Nice movement. He's open over on the wing, and he's going to hit that about a 17-foot pull-up over on the baseline and knock it down. His second bucket of the night. Knights regain the lead 30-28 here. So many times we've seen as Weaker's offense goes, so go the Knights. Open shot by 24 is off. Weaker high up in the air, and he pushes it all the way. He's going to take it all the way to the rack and score. What a nice place by Weaker. Took it right at Fishback and challenged him, and he backed off and hit that left-hand shot. 4-point lead for the Knights. Knights playing with a little more energy here. Another deep three by number 5 is off. That's Melius. Way outside, and the Knights are going to have another chance to extend this lead. Clark drives, his runner's good. Russell drived and kicked. Ortmeyer tried to take a charge, and that's going to draw a timeout from Coach Redmond and the Wildcats. Knights playing with more energy, jump out to a 6-point lead. We've got a full timeout here already, so we'll be back in 60 seconds. Back after that timeout. Wildcats are in bounce right in front of the Knights bench. Knights have jumped out to their biggest lead of 6 here tonight. 5:28 left in this third quarter. Bob playing with a lot of energy, putting pressure on the ball here. Knights do a nice job of switching. Staying up tight on the ball. Russell's guarding the ball. Should be in a 5 count there. Drive and kick over in the corner. Northwestern's gone cold. They haven't hit. Shot from the outside. Knights quickly ahead, 3-on-2 to Isaacson. His shot is up and good. Nice feed by Malik Weaker. Knights are running him out of the gym here. 8-point lead. Jackson gets down the floor so quick and finishes so strong. Nice fake Catches Bob in the air, but Caden Clark comes over and closes out. Everybody's switching, jumping to the next man, forcing a shot deep in the corner. Tough shots off, but Ortmeyer's there to clean up the rebound. Breaks that long scoring drought for Northwestern, and only a 2-possession game, back to a 6-point game. Knight's been on a nice little run there. Russell with a catch and shoot from way outside. His shot rattles off. That might have brought the house down. Instead, Northwestern with a long three, and here come the Knights quickly ahead, 3-on-3. Weaker all the way to the rack, feeds Russell. His left-hand layup's up and good. Another easy bucket off the break. Knights making a living. It's the best way to score is don't let them get into that zone, and they're finding a way to score. 12 points this quarter already in 4 minutes. Off to the races. Weaker deflects it. Knights don't pick it up though. Northwestern still with the ball. Inside 17 seconds here now in the shot clock. Shots have been tough to get other than long threes for the Wildcats. Jackson with a quick steal, and here he goes. It's going to be one-on-one all the way to the rack. He's hard. Shots blocked, but he's going to pick up a foul. Half the gym was happy on that one, and the other half was not happy on that one. Little contact. Isaacson will go to the line for two. Jackson's just outworking him on the defensive end and running up the court. Isaacson has 3 field goals, although in this fury here, I think I missed a few, writing them down. I believe that's Isaacson's 7th point as his first free throw's up and good. We're a little tight here, our media crew, so I don't have my normal stat keeper doing the work for me. So Isaacson's second shot is up and good. He's going to go to the bench on that make and bring Johnson back in. At this pace, fresh legs might be the difference. Johnson, Clark, Russell, Connor Furman, and Malik Weaker force the Wildcats into a tough shot. Joey Johnson comes down with it, but we're going to have a jump ball. He had it, but Fishback kind of came off to the side and got a hand on it. Knights are going to retain. Nope, it'll be Wildcat ball underneath. They'll get the ball underneath on the change of possession. Wildcats have not had a good look here tonight. Another wild three is way off the mark. Weaker's got it, and he's off and running, but the Wildcats are quickly get 4 guys back, and we'll have a half-court set here for the first time in a while. Clark drives, finds Johnson, wide open. His shot is missed. A little bit of contact, and Northwestern can't come up with it, and it's going to be 3-on-3. Weaker drives, pulls it back out, sets something up here. Coach Rohrbach wants a timeout, wants to settle things down and get Jackson Isaacson back in the game. So at 2:47, Knights with a 10-point lead. 40-30, we'll be back in 30 seconds. Back. Knights are going to inbounce in front of their bench. You know, key to a game is any game, big competition, you can't control your shooting usually. You just have to take what you get, and sometimes you don't hit the open shot, but you can control your defense, and that's what the Knights are doing here tonight. Playing great defense and hustling. Back into this half-court zone. That's really caused the Knights fits, but Weaker's wide open in the side, and he knocks it down. That's a deep three. We hit a couple of those, and it's going to be lights out for this Wildcat team if you let Weaker shoot and he gets hot. Knights are playing tough defense, running to each man, contesting every shot. I'm not sure what happened there. I think the Knights are going to pick up a foul. Connor Furman maybe reached in and whacked a guy. He is hustling, but that was a Picked up a foul on that one. So Furman's first foul, only the first team foul. Big difference in this half to half. Wildcats are having to set for quick catch and shoot jumpers, and there's another one. Those are hard to rebound when they're deflected and blocked. They pick it up, but the shot clock still going without a reset. Nobody's getting a wide open look until right there. There's one knocked down by Woodring. That's his third three tonight. Brings the score back to a 10-point game. Weakers pulls up like he's going to shoot after making that last one, but it's pretty early in the shot clock, but he's going to let this one fly, and it's in and out. Thought that was in. All that hustle by Connor Furman has drawn some contact. Guys are having to put a body on him because they can't keep up with him, and number 24 picks up a foul, contact pushing there. Furman's about half the width of these big guys playing for the Wildcats, and they got having trouble keeping up with him. There's Weaker open in the corner. Instead of passing it, instead of taking the shot, he drives baseline, hits Russell cutting for an easy bucket. Nice breakdown by the Knights against that zone. All day long, all day long. Another quick catch and shoot by number 0. His shot's so far off the back iron, it's tough to rebound. And the long threes, Knights give up 2 straight offensive possessions, but quickly ahead here, Weaker gives his little hesitation, keeps his dribble. We're gonna find Jackson Isaacson wide open in the corner, and he's gonna knock down that 3. Extend this lead to 15. That's gonna draw timeout from Coach Warbach. He's gonna pump these guys up a little bit. Knights are playing with a lot more energy this half. They've scored 22 points already with 35 seconds left. Gonna take a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds. And we're back. Northwestern's ball. It's sitting watching Coach Warbach coach his boys up with the energy he's got, and I want to go to the locker room and get a uniform and play for that guy. Clark with the defensive play inside, kind of blocks his man, tips it away, and Connor Furman with the rebound. Knights back quickly, setting up against this zone. They really extend it, guard the ball way out front, take away any kind of action out front, force you to get your shots on the wings and the sides. Russell takes a deep 3 in the corner. A little miscommunication there. And the quarter's over. Knights had to take that shot as the quarter's running out. 48-43. Knights with a big quarter jump out to a 15-point lead. We'll be back in 1 minute at Northwestern. Now we're back at Millette for this final 8 minutes. Knights leading 48-33. Packed house here tonight. Number 1, number 2 teams in Region 1 going at it. And it's been close, but Knights are starting to pull away. Weaker drives the middle, finds Isaacson inside for an easy bucket. Really breaking this defense down here in this last quarter. Last 8 minutes have been fantastic for the Knights. 17-point lead. Nice cut inside by Ortmeyer, but his shot's off. Rebounded by Connor Furman. Knights quickly ahead. Here we go. Only wide open three-point shots have been deep in the corner or real high. Kind of a tough place to shoot. Weaker likes that out front shot. They're slowly breaking them down. No reason to shoot quickly here now. Although now we're within inside 5 seconds on the shot clock. Somebody's going to have to take one. Weaker takes a deep shot. It's off. No good. Took her all the way down. Didn't come up with anything on that one. Knights with a 17-point lead. Took a minute off the clock. We'll get back into it. Connor Furman with some great defense here tonight. He's all over, guarding big guys, little guys. Weaker with a strong board, and here we go. Quickly ahead to Isaacson. He tries to jam one into Furman. He wasn't quite ready for it. And the Knights will turn it over. The story of the first half was that play right there. Kind of errant passes and a little flippancy with the ball, and the Knights turned it over a lot, didn't get good shots. Second half has been a whole different story. There's going to be an open look by Ortmeyer, but it's way off. Goes up on the glass, curls around, bounces off, and the Knights will retain possession. Andrew Bennett back in the game. Knights have their 5 starters back in the game here with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left, leading by 17. Furman goes to the bench for a well-deserved rest. We'll see how the Knights can attack this zone. Boy, the ball is taken away, and Brennan dives back in trying to get it, and he's going to pick up a foul. Only the Knights' second team foul here. 2 fouls 10 minutes into the half. Played effective defense without fouling this half. Well, you'd like to see the Knights close the door here and not let this be close down the stretch. Wildcats offense has not been very effective this half. Really, in the first half, the bulk of their points came off the fast break and their defensive intensity. You kind of wonder, the Knights' depth isn't wearing this team down a little bit. You lose your shooting legs and you lose that adrenaline rush you got when you know you're going up against the #1 team in your home gym with a big crowd. Weaker drives to the hole, gets it in deep, finds Clark. Clark's shots kind of loses his feet. His shot is blocked. Wildcats want to go for 3, but drive inside and shots put up by Fishback up and good. Well, we're back into that. Points have been hard to get here the last couple of minutes for the Knights against this zone since the quarter started. Isaacson's left wide open. He confidently drops that 3. Runs to the other end with the gooseneck up and lets everybody know he can do that whenever he wants. And Knights are back up by 18. Well, if the Knights get the rebound, they're going the other way quickly here. But they don't. Instead, nice pass inside to Fishback, and he scores again. He's a nice player. Quentin Fishback looks like a basketball player. Weaker squares up, way outside, but too early in the shot clock to take that shot. Clark inside to Russell. Breaks that zone down for an easy 2. Wildcats quickly ahead. They got to get back in it quickly, and they do. Woodring knocks one down in the corner. After a long drought, they've hit a couple in a row here. Russell's pass is knocked out of bounds. Knights will retain possession down here. Deep corner with 29 seconds left in this shot clock. Leading by 16. Jackson's going to knock another one down here. Instead, he finds Russell wide open inside. He's hammered and fouled. There's no call made right away. And then it comes late. Boy, nice drive by Jackson Isaacson. That was a super nice pass. Well, I had hopes all day today that I'd get to call a dunk tonight. The way things are going, we might have to wait a few years till Brian hammers one down. We got high expectations for Brian, living up to his brother, all the nice dunks he had. Russell's second shot is up and good as well. That'll jump back to an 18-point lead. Boy, that guy can shoot. Woodring is such a nice shooter. Rotate the ball around, pulls up, and knocks another three down. And Isaacson turns it over on the baseline. Quickly ahead to Fishback. He's going to go up and score and get fouled. Boy, if you don't make the right play against this zone, you're in trouble. Wildcats will release the guy and get going. And the ball ends up being deep corner all the time. And it's hard to get back on that. Fishback's shot is no good. Orley out hustles for the rebound inside. Bob's knocked all around, but he retains possession and he'll bring her up. Knights leading by 14. Had an 18-point lead a couple times here tonight, leading by 14, and we're just now going to the 3-minute mark. Weaker drives all the way to the hole, draws some contact. His shot, looking for a foul, not there, but Russell just taps it in for him. Back to a 16-point game. Wildcat has really struggled scoring that third quarter. In this quarter, they're kind of scoring when they want. Catch and shoot. They're hard to rebound when they're that far off. That's going to bounce in. Nope. Jackson Isaacson clears. Knights are in no hurry here now. 2:29, 16-point lead. We get inside 2 minutes with this kind of lead. It's going to be tough to score 16 in this last minute and a half. Clark drives, kicks over to Isaacson, or Malik Weaker wide open in the corner. And he misses that. Wildcats release, and they're going to get a layup on the other end. Quick timeout by Northwestern. They're down 14, 2 minutes left. 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Exactly 2 minutes left. Knights leading 59-45. We were 26-26 at the half. Knights have exploded in the third quarter. Points have been a little hard to come by here in the last few minutes. But still with a 14-point lead. You can run the shot clock down 2 or 3 times. You're only going to get 4 possessions. Nice drive by Weaker on the baseline. Flips it to Russell, and he scores with ease. Seen that time and time again tonight. 16-point lead. 45-61, we're at 1:29 left in this contest. Wildcats have to score and have to score quickly. Russell's going to pick up a foul on a little contact there. And that's going to send number 24, Chase Niebuhr, to the line for a pair. First one is up and good. Makes it a 15-point lead. Second one is good. Wildcats hustle back. They're content not to put any kind of pressure on the ball here. Kind of resigned to the fact that this game is over. It's just a matter of what the final score is. Not even fouling, not doing anything, just letting the Knights run her down. That's kind of strange. You'd think you'd play to win here. Weaker's just going to dribble it out. Somebody's going to knock one down here with 5 seconds left. Over to Bob in the corner. His shot's off. Knights ran the shot clock. 35 seconds off the clock. We'll trade that for a bucket, no problem. Ball goes inside to Fishback. His shot's up and good. And now we get a timeout. Didn't do anything for 35 seconds. Who cares about the last 35? So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back here, full timeout. Well, with the win here tonight, Aberdeen Christian is really going to be in the driver's seat to win the Lake Region Conference. I don't know, this is really strange to me. I don't know how you can go a full shot clock that last time and not foul or do anything, and then now we're going to have some full court pressure. So the Knights will have to run out this last 35. And they're going to foul. And there's only 14 fouls, so to try to get the ball back, you're going to have to pick up 3 more here. There's another one. I don't know, super strange to me. At last minute, they were content not to do anything, and now all of a sudden it matters these last 25 seconds. I want to go home. They're going to get another one. We got one more to get here to go into the bonus. That's their 16th foul. And Bob's going to get to shoot the bonus. Now we have 23.9 left, Knights by 12. And Andrew Brennan will step to the line for a 1-and-1. His first shot is up and good. Rolls in. Second one is nothing but net. Makes it a 14-point game, and Wildcats need 14 here in 22 seconds. And I don't think they're going to get any. Air ball. Clark rebounds. Malik Weaker's going to dribble it out, and the Aberdeen Christian Knights are going to beat the second-rated team in their region and in the conference. They're going to win tonight 63-49. A 37-point explosion here in the second half as they jumped out quick to a double-digit lead in the second half in the third quarter. They're going to win going away 63-49 in a tough contested battle here at Millette tonight. took Millette's best punch, the Wildcats' best punch, and came away the victor. So we're going to step away. We got a game on Saturday with Del Rapids, and we'll see you on Saturday then, live stream. Thanks for listening tonight from Talmadge Iconger, Brian Iconger, our cameraman, Econger, and Dave Palmer, I'm sorry. And we'll see you on the other side. Thank you.